Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tanks Gaming. Today again with another Hearts of Iron 4 video where we play with the Free American Empire. Well, with the US, I'll tend to go back to what I want to say, to be a democratic country as soon as we have finished up all the wars. But as a democratic country, it's very hard to declare war. Actually, you can't declare war on other democratic countries and stuff like that. That's why we changed. Anyway, episode 20, where the file got corrupted. Very unfortunate. In the episode 19, you saw me trying to land in Calais, which I actually did with my Marines. And unfortunately, Calais actually does not have a harbor. So my Marines got wiped out, and in episode 20 I basically redid the Marine Division. I had to get a new Marine Division, which also turned out needed to be trained up. I also got the modern tanks back up again. I have my still 23 divisions, Mountain Division, and so on. And the Marine Division I actually made quite large, 22 divisions. I think I lost a couple. What I ended up doing was I landed over here. There was a harbor, it was undefended, so the Marines could land. Then I sent the tanks in. The tanks did start to push out really quickly. They moved down here. But during that time I got my mountaineers over from Chile. I can't remember, did I finish off Chile in episode 19 or not? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, in episode 20 for sure we cleaned off the South America. There's just the Argentinian Republic and Colombia, which are part of my faction, so I cannot attack them at the moment. Not really necessary. I also did get started with my Russian front here. Started to push back from the ocean. We were holding this line back here quite for some while, and then I just activated the plan, which is the army actually is a good mix between mechanized. There is an MP unit in there. The super heavy tanks are still there, a couple of normal leg infantry, a lot of mechanized, and a couple of modern tanks, a couple of heavy tanks, and the super heavy tanks actually. Well, no heavy tanks anymore, just modern tanks and super heavy tanks. Well, one super heavy tank division anyways. This over here we are going to probably lose pretty soon. I'm actually going to turn off the allied battle plans because they mess with my head a little bit. Sometimes I get pretty confused about that. We have retaken Vladivostok already. We are pushing into Korea, so Korea should fall pretty soon. And I decided to make a push till about up here and then also all the way up, so a part of the army can go and clean off the rest over here. For example, those 36 German divisions, well, they're actually not German divisions, they're actually the Russian division. But my guess is they are led by a German commander in this army over here, because the Russian Federation is not very strong at the moment. That's what I guess. But anyway, for the moment, for at least this episode, we are going to focus our efforts over here in France. Switzerland has grown quite a bit, which is nice to see. Unfortunately, it won't hold for long because I tend to wipe them back out, or to bring them under my control. In Belgium, I'm trying to reach Berlin over here pretty soon. That should end a lot of the wars over here in Europe. However, I probably need to, I'm still building up tank and mechanized divisions, which we will need over here in New England. Both will spawn in New England when they're ready. I'll probably interwall with putting them over here and to the Eastern Front as well, but it looks like we will need at least a couple more tanks on this front, because the pushes are not really going as well. And before, there was just a second, it said 101 Belgium divisions, so there are a ton of divisions over here. My Marines aren't really doing as well as they could, so Marines, actually stop your attack plan. And actually just fortify over here. I think that would be a better choice to do, to just like hold on over here. Actually, I want it to go in here as well. Yeah. And now all the Marines will be added to this thing over here and not to the front anymore, and they should get in a dug-in bonus over here as well. The modern tank divisions should do quite well. The mountain divisions, the push here in the south isn't going that great, but still better than nothing. Let's see how it goes. The modern tank divisions are actually getting at points where they have some troubles. Looks like it. I suppose it's still working out pretty nicely at the moment. So my Marines should be holding over here. They actually are holding over here. Well, it looks like not all the Marines are over here yet. So where the hell is the rest of those Marines? Oh, they're just embarking over here? Interesting. Wonder where they will go from here. And now do you decide to come back out in the ocean and actually land in Brest. Yep, Brest. Probably pronounced wrong, but that's still good. Over here we are doing some... Okay, that's my subs. I actually lost a sub here to naval bombers and stuff. So I guess we need to change it up a little bit over here. So 400. Do I have some jet fighters in here still? Ooh, look at that. Yeah. No, not just one. Cleared out. Actually, shift. Like 400. Can't do because I don't have the manpower for it. However, we can change quite easily. We are on extensive conscription and we will go service by requirement, right? Yes, service by requirement. Gives us 8.8 million manpower, which is pretty good. Over here is the bigger airport, actually. 500 jet fighters 2, of which will then do air superiority over here. Just go. And actually, we can get a wing in here of close air support 3. Helldivers. Yeah. Also, let's get 500. And those 500 will actually do... Is this the same region still? Yes, it is. You go for that. It should actually work out. If we click on the air zone, how does it look like? Actually, we will get some bomber interceptors as well, which will be jet fighters 2 as well. Like 400. And they will be in here as well, and they'll do bomber interception, which should turn out pretty well for me, I think. And I'll actually get in here another wing of 400 close air support. And yeah, be in here as well. So we have 800 air support in here, which is nice. Over here, you guys, you are over the English Channel and doing naval bombing, and there is actually nobody in here, so I get a wing of 500 jet fighters too, which are, check it afterwards. They should do, in the English Channel, they should do, they should actually do both. Well, actually, one of you does the air supremacy thing, and the other wing of 500 will do, will do bomber interception. Also just go like this. Yeah, assign you to that. Can I assign another ace, or are they all kind of dead? They are all kind of dead, except like the one we had over there. That's okay, that should actually work out pretty nicely. Where the hell is that? Over here, yeah, we did lose a little bit of stuff. What? The Belgium? That's a bit confusing. That's a bit very confusing, but okay. I'll leave it at that for the moment. Over here still did lose 12 subs. Crap. Just destroyed one destroyer. But that's I haven't got any air missions in here yet, so it's probably the problem, because I haven't gotten any air superiority in the English Channel and everything. Should be working out quite nicely. Battle plans with no units assigned. That's actually this battle plan down here, which we will delete. So just we don't mess it up and get confused with stuff. That's okay. And over here we have a battle plan with no units, which is actually the marine push over here, but that's okay. They should just hold till everybody is over here of the marine divisions, and then they will decide to go further. Or then I'll decide what to do further, I should say. The mountain divisions down here isn't doing as good as it could. So how does it look like with New England? I'm actually going to add you to this plan over here. I'm actually gonna rush you out completely. So they should all start to come over here right away. Right? Which means this, which means this army needs a field marshal. Gonna hit pause here for a second, and I think that's just Omar Bradley is just a general. That's okay. Eisenhower is actually another field marshal. Actually, sorted by capacity. Eisenhower is the only other field marshal I have. I have Douglas MacArthur, which is fighting in in the Russian Republic, and so Eisenhower will be here in Europe, which is kind of accurate, I guess. So let's just check if we need to do any more research, because I don't actually remember that from my last play. It has been about 2 weeks since I last played with all the trouble I had. Yeah, well, research that. With all the trouble I had with the audio. That's why I had to do post-commentary stuff. But we will see how it turns out. That's all done. That's all done. That's all done. Also all done. In here everything is done, and in here of course everything is done as well. So the only thing I can actually research is the artillery stuff over here, which we can start with some towed and the air as well. I mean, I don't know if it helps, but if we take some stuff over here, it might help in the long run. And yeah, it looks like as soon as we got air superiority, actually all the battles are working out much better. Well, yeah, everything's red over here. But we had some green battles over here, like this one, this defense battle. We have decryption advantage and enemy air superiority. It's difficult to organize an effective defense when the enemy has air superiority. Yeah. So do we have air superiority or not? Well, he's just attacking with one division, so that's not really good. So let's wait till my mechanized troops are over here. Where the hell are they? Yep, they're coming. Where are you? You're already at sea, it looks like. Yes, their 10 divisions are coming in. By the way, how is my marine division doing over here? My marine army. Everybody over here yet? Not yet. They're still coming in over here. We lost an ace, unfortunately. It's not that good, but still, yeah, the attacks are turning green eventually. I mean, we lost a province over here, but we already have retaken it. And I think as soon as my mechanized divisions arrive, this push of gold army or brown orange army should go on quite much faster. And ooh, look at that! My tanks are pushing down here like crazy, which is actually not that good. You guys, your front shouldn't be that long. Actually, just over here to Switzerland, because yeah. I want you to focus your push actually towards Amsterdam. That's what I told you, right? So, my Marines, are they complete yet? Sort of. I think everybody is kinda here. Right? I'm still crossing through the territory. Are you at the front or not? Alt. Oops, actually. This over here needs to be shortened a bit, like that. Looks about right. Organization, they have all full organization, so they will be added to this offensive battle plan again. And, well, yeah, just go casually. Casually should be good. Yeah, 22 Marine divisions should start to move in there and do stuff soon. Well, they're doing it casually because, yeah, I told them to. So that should work out. How is my heavy modern tank division? My modern tank division is going full aggro still, which is okay. And oh, I need to activate the plan. Then it should start to work. Look at that! My marines started to move! Yay! If you activate a battle plan, it actually works. Interesting. Are you all over here yet? Where the hell are you? Let's see the front. Any motorized divisions? The motorized divisions are actually here, which is cool. Which is very cool. Republic of who? A Republic of Italy, really? So they split up the country like that. Interesting. We actually have started to move into Switzerland, and my modern tanks already have taken Bern. Very nice. So Zurich became the main, the capital, which is interesting. They still have quite a lot of fascist support. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. That's okay. Factory-wise, we're still doing okay. A lot of the factories we get are the smashed-up factories over here. How is the air zone looking? Pretty green, actually. Let's pause here for a second. That's an air zone. That's a separate air zone, so... how this air zone looking? Nothing in here whatsoever, so you should move over here. Actually, oh yeah, I think I can click like this on them. Actually, you should do that. And then click like this. Yep, move to the air zone. We'll see how that turns out up here in this on this front. Down here we could get another wing in. Let's get it like, yeah, 500 fighters. And actually 500 close air supports. And they should do stuff down here, like this and like this. Activate and activate. That looks about right. That should give me some air superiority down here as well, which should help to increase our push and everything. And the Blue Army needs to get new orders again, because Blue Army is again overextended, like just here in Switzerland. Thank you, would be nice if you do that. And I think actually a few tanks should be ready. Just one mechanized is ready. Interesting. Add that to this troop. I would have thought a couple of tank divisions would be ready. Apparently they're not. Oh, they're still training. They have all the materials, but they're still training. How does it look with super heavy tanks? We have 2K in super heavy tanks. So that means I should train a couple more of those guys, right? And you will be short on mechanized equipment. Like everybody else, mechanized is a problem set location. Yeah, you'll be up here as well. Somewhere close to harbor. Let's go like to over here. That was the wrong button. Like over here. Yeah, New Jersey seems to be a fine for me, at least. That should be all good. We do not want the National Guard, right? Although it's a pretty hefty division. Combat width of 24. Nah, I think I'll leave the National Guard out. I'm not going to train any National Guards yet. How many military factories we have? About 100. Dockyards also quite a lot, but yeah. I'm producing a ton of material. Well, actually, if we have the factories, why don't we get another? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get another 2 of those going, of mechanized. I mean, I still need a lot of mechanized stuff. And otherwise, let's see how our European push is going along. How about speed up time again a little bit? And it looks like quite okay. My tanks, of course, have to shuffle it around a little bit because I shortened their front. Gave them to order explicitly in Switzerland again. It would be nice if Switzerland capitulates soon. It's not a main goal, but it would be nice. So my mountaineers down here are doing quite well, actually. Belgium has capitulated. Great news. Which gave my Marines an actual... My Marines actually don't have a front line anymore, do they? No, they don't. It's okay, Marines. Is that Hanover? How about you try to do something like that? 22 divisions. All divisions are added over here. Yeah. The Bremen and Wilhelmshaven. Hanover will be down here, yeah. So yeah, execute that. Please. Please and thank you. How is my Eastern Front push looking? Well... looks like the Germans have pulled out quite a lot of troops. Well, actually, they have completely taken this part of the peninsula. But otherwise, it looks quite okay for me. Research-wise, we keep going down those two tech trees. And I eventually will start to produce some... as soon as I reach level tier 3, I will start to produce... what's it called? Advanced rocket artillery and advanced anti-tank. And we'll add them, for at least as support companies, if I'm not adding them manually into the divisions. You're still 57 divisions, which is still good. And we lost another modern tank, which is not that good. Netherlands has capitulated, very nice. Over here the push is going still kind of strong. Yeah, Marines, before you do anything else, how about you bop this guy over here? Thank you. Then I guess I need to extend your front line, kinda. Because it's a little bit messed up, but yeah, like something like that. Should work out pretty nicely. My tank divisions are still kind of hold up down here. But I can't really change that at the moment, I would think. Still training. Those actually have all their materials, so if I rush those guys out... Luxembourg has capitulated, and now they have no mechanized equipment whatsoever. Actually, they still do a bit. That's pretty good. So add this up to 6. Which should add a little bit more of mechanized troops down here. Which is pretty nice. If we change to the air map mode again and click on that, yeah, everybody. And if I select everybody, and how about if you would come over here? If you would come over here. I haven't selected you. Why not? 400 close air support. They probably won't have the reach, so what if I add you down here? Yeah, they have the reach down there. That's good. Which should increase our chances down there again a little bit. I mean, I have harbors closer by, so I can change I could change them up a bit again. But we have all the main ports, I would say, which we would actually need. The push here in Switzerland isn't going that strong. I probably should focus my mountaineers a little bit more on that front. But we are nearly down to the coast here, to Montpellier and Marseille and Toulouse, which would basically cut off this area over here, which then means we will split Eisenhower's army up in 2 parts. Probably not evenly, like take 1/3 out and push through through Spain, Portugal. Actually, Portugal, are you part of the Allies? Okay, even though you're very fascist, you're part of the Allies. That's interesting. And yeah, I mean, that might work out to our advantage. Might. Doesn't necessarily needs to, but it might work out to my advantage. What do you guys want? You want join faction? No. And you want to join faction as well, so no. Thank you. And over here, yeah, my MP is... I actually need to check my MP division battalions. Do they have they covered everything in Europe? They haven't, so I need to extend that. So, because that's where we get the first, not attrition, the first sabotage acts, sabotages. Yeah, the resistance fighters are here and starting to blow up factories and stuff. I don't really like what you guys are doing over here. So oh crap, Blue Army has been nearly decimated to nothing. So go something like this. Need to pause here for a second. You guys need to come stop your offensive plan, and you actually just come and hold that for the moment at least. And Marines actually also go like this and actually delete all your orders. And I give you a new front line, which will be from here. If I can click on it. From here to down here, actually. I think my tank is screwed. I don't think he can actually retreat. And this army's front line will be extended also a bit up to here, to Luxembourg for sure. Because Luxembourg is back in the game, even though we have taken it before. And I think I need to rush out my tanks, actually. Yep, need to rush out the tanks, and the tanks will come... How many are those? Just 10. Damn it. You also will be going like... Yeah, nah, that's the Marines. You guys will be going not that super aggressive anymore. And for the moment, I will just add all those tanks to this... Crap. For the moment, I will just add those tanks to this front over there. Which hopefully will resolve... They should start just moving over, right? Well, not really, because I need to select this whole army and give them the orders again. So all 45 divisions are assigned to it, and then my tanks actually start moving. Perfect. Everything is moving at the moment, and yeah, that's definitely a big mistake on my part. I didn't pay enough attention on my armies, and of course they got wiped out here again because they trying to push, and yeah. Yeah, doesn't look too great over here. My Marines trying to position themselves. They're still holding Amsterdam, which is good with me. And over here, how does it look like over here? Do we have something like those two modern tank divisions? Can you push like to Seoul? Would that work? Apparently not really. So like just H, hold, and then you go on super aggressive mode. How that turns out for us. Green, 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 red, red, green, green, red, red, green, red, red, green, red, red, green, red, red, red. Yeah, sort of okay. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. If you did like this video, please hit the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel or follow me on Facebook or Twitter. The links will be in the video description. And like always, guys, one more time, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.